Happy Friday, you guys. Just wanted to check in. Your assignment is going to be posted here shortly. I'd been grappling with several things, so I was able to go by the school and pick up some of the necessary materials needed for our continued education, if you will. But today's assignment, because I've been doing a lot of thinking today in general, just driving up and down, driving from my house to the school, and just being kind of in different places. It's kind of a journal entry, if you will, for right at this moment. So it is a little bit of a writing assignment. It is going to be graded, obviously. So that's good news for those of you that were worried about, are we going to have graded assignments, and will they help our grades so that we don't stay where we're at? But so good news is this is a graded assignment for more of a completion, just because I do want you to be reflective, kind of. And I understand that some people handle things differently. So today's journal entry, if you will, diary entry, is just your thoughts and reactions to everything that's going on around. So I want you to kind of be reflective from the moment that this all started to now we're all asked to stay sheltered in place. So for example, for me, in the beginning, I was like, man, the flu kills more people than anything else. Man, obesity related stuff kills more people. And then we make another Dorito container, or Dorito bag of some kind. So I kind of joked around about it, mostly because sometimes my sixth sense of humor comes out at weird times. Knowing good and well that I know people in the healthcare industry. I have first responders in my house, or in my family, excuse me. I have all kinds of just different things that are affecting me, and so fast forward, and I went into surgery, and it wasn't such a big thing, and and everybody okay, just avoid people, obviously, because people are getting sick, just like the flu or whatever. And then then ultimately, as we were going on, the news started getting bleaker, and my Twitter stuff is changing, races are canceling, schools closed, the governor's issuing different things, and I'm trying to make sure that my family is set up in a manner that, can we be at home? Will we kill each other? Stay tuned. No, just different things. And so as I was out, I was good while I was at home. And then for me, I went to the grocery store and saw things missing. And I think it was that moment that I was really, really overwhelmed. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I just kind of stood there and was like, whoa, this is really happening. And for someone like me, technically, I just had surgery, so I'm in a compromised category, but I also have an autoimmune issue that I control with my diet. And I realized that some of the stuff that I need to keep everything in control, so I'm not susceptible to illness and stuff like that, it was gone. And I kind of just stood there in shock. I could go get that can of chili, but that can of chili is going to not do so well for me, and it's going to cause my body to have issues, and that makes me more susceptible. So I was really kind of overwhelmed. I mean, that's the best way to do it. And then I know in this journey, some of you guys reached out to me in regards to grades, when are we going to grade stuff? And, I wasn't able to respond to you because I didn't have any answers. And that was the next hardest piece for me. I've always been that person that no problem, I can tell you how I feel, what's going on, the information I know. And being that I was out, recovering, I wasn't in the know. I'm getting just as bombarded as you with information. And so it's just kind of another moment. As for my household and how are we holding up? Well, obviously all the kids are here, and some of it is boredom, some of it is trying to figure out how to pass the time. how to make sure, you know, like it was cool to play on video games, as my kids said, for like the first day, and play on my phone for the first day. And then after that, it just wasn't fun anymore. And so, and some of you gamers out there are like, man, your kids aren't true gamers. But, you know, we're used to like moving. So trying to figure out how to keep us busy because, you know, I mean, I could sleep all day, I guess, but then I'm up all night, or I can sleep all day and night. And then, you know, it's kind of crazy. And, I just want to make sure you guys are all staying safe out there and keep checking in with your own mental stuff, because I'm having to check in with myself and my own mental stuff. And our family has talked a lot because Connor and Brody have braved going to the store, and we've witnessed some things that I'm like shocked in human nature right now. So that's what I want to hear today on your, journal entry, if you will. As for assignment lengths and stuff like that, obviously I can't guarantee one length or another because each of you are such different learners. And some of you, an assignment's going to take 5 minutes, and some of you, the assignment's going to take all day. Keep that in mind. You know, it's just the way it is. Unfortunately, that would be the way it is in academia anyway, if you were sitting in the classroom. I do want to emphasize, since all of you are ending or getting ready to end your high school education, now would be the time to, if this is our new normal, like, do you know how to cook? Are you doing laundry? Are you playing? Like, have you pulled out a deck of cards or run to Dollar Tree for an essential item and buy a deck of cards and play some sort of game? Like, what have you done to reconnect with yourself, or maybe the people that you're quarantined with? Some of you may not even like the people you're quarantined with, or some of you may like absolutely love them. You know, it just depends on the situation. Like, for example, Connor and Brody love their dad, but when the babies are crying, they don't like being sheltered in place with 2-month-old babies. So that's what I, you know, kind of mean. So not trying to get into anybody's business, but I do want you to take this time. Like I do kind of feel like it was a moment for us to slow down and realize that life was getting too fast. I want you guys to reflect on the fact that in Italy, the water is clear again. In Lake Tahoe, they just had record snow, and because nobody could really go, it's like looking beautiful. I wanted you to look for the positives, if you can, in all these environments while you're kind of reflecting and writing a journal. So if you are one that still is considered an essential employee, or you still have to go out to work because, you know, those bills still got to get paid, and I totally get that more than anybody else as somebody who sat down and paid bills today. Please stay safe, and please stay mindful of everybody around you, because there's been some questionable things that I've seen in the short amount of time that we've been sheltering in place, and I don't really want to see any of you guys get hurt. You know, that means, like, if that means you're walking to your car at night after you get off work, don't play on your phone. Be mindful. Like I did witness somebody get robbed, and there was only so much anybody could do at that point, and the lady was playing on her phone. And so please be mindful. All right. If you have any questions, please let me know. Somebody asked me what our remind code was for each of the things. So Google is super slow. They're planning to take over the world, not doing so well right now. I will try to post that in Google Classroom just in case you're not sure how to get on Remind. Like I said, that's right now, Remind seems to be the only thing that's moving at kind of a fast speed. Seniors, still no word on anything. I'm still praying, doing a let's go back to school dance. I know some of you are like, no thanks. For senior ball, graduation, yearbook distribution. By the way, as your yearbook teacher, you'll still get your yearbooks, trying to get that all coordinated as well. So anyway, reach out if you need anything, or if you just need to scream and shout because your baby brother or sister is driving you bonkers. Have a great Friday, and I will have this open through the weekend. So I want you to reflect through the weekend on this journal entry. All right. Have a great night. Bye.